How do you go by helping someone who was brought up in the faith but has since become an atheist?
Well, you got to hear their personal story, obviously, to start. Why did they reject the faith? Was it one, an emotional issue? Was it two, an intellectual issue? Or was it three, volitional? So let's go through these real quick. One, emotional. That comes to, hey, somebody suffered in my life. I don't understand why a good God could allow suffering. So I'm going to take off and go become an atheist. Secondly, could be intellectual. Hey, I think the Bible's been corrupted over time. So it's a joke. Three, volitional, which is the vast majority of people who leave the faith and become atheists, which is just, I can't give my sense of self and identity to this demagogue who would say, I have to serve you. No, there should be no God that's ever jealous or makes me fear him. You know, it's kind of like Kanye recently said. You know, early on he was a Christian, right? And he said, I stand in awe of God. I fear God, which means stand in awe. And I worship God because he's the God of the universe. That should be natural. What does Kanye say now? And I think this is because it's born out of, yes, some mental health issues, but also resentment, which I understand from Kim and other family members. Pete Davidson, he wrote the song where tremendous anger, wanted to kill Pete Davidson. I think his turn against God is emotional and some volitional. And so for us, we need to walk into a conversation with a Christian who's left and become an atheist and see which of those three are they. And I'm telling you right now, the vast majority will say it's not volitional. Oh, no. No, I'm unbiased. I've looked at the evidence. No. Get under that a little bit more, because the top philosopher I would say right now is at NYU. And this incredible philosopher says, I don't want the universe to be that way, which he says the way of God actually having created it and rules over it. But he goes on to say, it's unnerving for me to know how many colleagues I have here at NYU, at Ivy League schools, who believe in God and have good reasons for it. But he says it's my emotional bias. He flat out says it. I don't want the world to be this way. All right, that might be the top philosopher, Thomas Nagel, in the US right now, who honestly says that. He says, I have an emotional bias. So figuring out those three, which of one of those, or maybe two, or all three, and then starting to diagnose and dissect would be one way I'd go about it.